European football's governing body, Uefa, has moved the venue for this year's Champions League final from St Petersburg in Russia to Paris following the invasion of Ukraine. Let's join John Watson at the BBC Sports Centre for more on that. John, politics and sport intertwined once again.
Yes, they are indeed. So very good morning, Anita. We've learnt that Paris, as you were saying there, will stage this year's Champions League final after UEFA chose to strip Russia from hosting the game on May the 28th. The Stade de France, the replacement stadium, being used now instead of the Gazprom Stadium in St Petersburg following a meeting today of UEFA's executive committee. It's the third season in a row that the final has now been moved. UEFA extending their thanks and appreciation to the French President Emmanuel Macron at a time of unparalleled crisis, they said. It's also emerged that Russian and Ukrainian clubs competing in UEFA competitions will be required to play their home matches at neutral venues now until further notice. That means that Spartak Moscow, the only Russian club remaining in European competition this season, will not be able to play at home in their last 16 tie of the Europa League. They've just been drawn to face the German club RB Leipzig. Worth pointing out that the national teams of Russia and Ukraine are both due to play in World Cup playoff matches in a bid to try and qualify for the World Cup in Qatar later this year. Now, those matches are due to be played in around 3 weeks' time. Russia taking on Poland on the 24th. Scotland host Ukraine the same day. Well, the Polish FA have said that the match should not be played in Russia. They've called for an alternative location to be found. The FIFA president, Gianni Infantino, said it would be looked at as a matter of urgency. Sweden themselves could meet Russia in the playoff final if they get there. They said that playing in Russia at the moment was unthinkable. Now, we're expecting a decision today on the staging of the Russian Grand Prix in Sochi. That's in September. Of course, we heard from Sebastian Vettel. He said that it should be cancelled and that if the race does go ahead, he would not compete. As you were saying, there's sport and politics colliding. We know that sport has always been very important to Vladimir Putin, with the staging of the Winter Olympics in Sochi in 2014 and the Football World Cup there 4 years later. But as things stand, St Petersburg stripped of the Champions League final, Anita, but Spartak Moscow, as things stand, still able to compete in the Europa League, albeit playing their home leg at a neutral venue.
John, thank you very much for that.